Hello, I'm El Svensson, and I'm here to present you with my ideas for a game, which is called Rage the Virus, and telling you important things about the games. Firstly, the unique standpoint is to entertain horror game fans, because a lot of people like horror game fans because it scares them and it's getting popular over time. It's also in big fantasy environments and unique characters, which makes the game interesting for fans, and it makes it different to other games because this game focuses on characters over time. The story starts when you find out about one guy who's tried to start the virus of the zombie apocalypse, and you'll see him at the end of the game and face him. But after that first mission, you'll see a different group which is in a city which has been taken over by zombies and needs to get out there to survive. And then on the way they try and find a cure to end the zombie apocalypse. Objective. The objective of my game is to defeat the zombies and the bad people that you meet in the game so you can progress through the storyline. You're going to have to avoid being bitten by the zombies so that they don't infect you too. Through the levels that you play, you will find ammo, weapons, food and water so that your character can keep on surviving. And then in your inventory you can upgrade your weapons so it's easier to get through the storyline and kill zombies. The zombies can make you lose health if they attack you, so you have to make sure you have everything ready. Setting. Through my game there will be 5 different levels that you'll have to complete to get through the game. You'll start off in a building trying to escape from zombies. You'll find your first weapon, which will be a machete. Then over the 5 different levels in each setting, you'll get different weapons, and then you can face the bad people, and it's easy to get through. The main character. My main character is called Mark. This is the character that you can handle different situations. For example, in the city, he gets everybody out of safety, and he uses an AK-47, a revolver, and a machete, and has really good aim with weapons, because he used to work in the military before the zombie apocalypse started. This is good because the characters need somebody who knows how to use weapons so they can all stay safe. And before this zombie apocalypse started, he lost his family and all of his friends. So, the non-playable characters. In my game you also have non-playable characters in your group, and but the main non-playable characters are all the bad guys and the villains in the game. The main guy who you see at the start, you'll see him at the beginning of the game and the end of the game, and he'll explain how he started it. And the character's he's made unpredictable, scary and terrifying as a character, because if he sees you he'll kill you. And at the beginning of the game it lets you know who he is and what he does. So. More non-playable characters. There are also more enemies that you'll meet on the way to find the cure. When I was thinking about the enemies, I tried to make the creepy and very dark, so it entertains the fans and it's interesting to them. And the main characters are called Dwight and Dwayne, who fit very well with the main character because they're all killers and they can all hunt and stuff. In my games, items are very important because you have to find weapons and ammo to progress through the storyline, and food and water. The items are also important because you'll keep dying if you don't find any of these weapons or ammo. And my game also has an inventory where you can store your weapons if you have too much of them, food, ammo, water, if you have too many weapons. You can also upgrade in your inventory, so if you have the right equipment, so it's easier to kill people or zombies, but then you'll lose more stuff, so it will be as hard as you get through the game. Right, these are controls. So you can control the player, move the character with you can change your weapon. You can open doors in vehicle cars if you play triangle. The pause menu's the start button. Shoot weapons are 1. To crouch you press the circle. To run you press the X. And that's it for controls. Platform. Rage the Virus has been created for the console games and include PC. Consoles are on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 because the graphics are better on newer consoles. And I've decided to make my game on these because it's similar to Grand Theft Auto and The Last of Us, which are very popular games, and my game's kind of associated with that as well. It's on PC because PC is becoming bigger and the graphics are very high quality, which people want, so it makes the game much more realistic. And it's targeted at all gamers because current casual gamers both like to play new games and mainly playing consoles. The market research. For my market research, I looked at similar games that I could get ideas out of and create my own game for doing this. I looked at Grand Theft Auto 5.
Alrighty then. Change of plans. My darling boy is in trouble.
Hey, I'll help you out.
Top layer of your skin, leaving you clean and fresh. And it's so strong, it will one day create a drug-resistant super bacteria.
Lesson number 1. Don't ever have kids.
Hey, man, look. If I had kids, I don't think no parenting issues would arise over who had both privileges and who don't. Shit, motherfuckers would be lucky to sit in the bathtub.
Shit, things that desperate, huh?
Nah, but, you know, shit, I was making a point.
Apologizing, self-deprecation. I know it well.
Yeah, man, but shit, where the boat at?
Little shit's been hijacked.
City for part of my game, and I wanted to make my audience like 18 and over, so my game's like violent and has a lot of gore in. I also looked at Last of Us.
Come on.
To be related to zombies somehow, and in Last of Us you find like fast zombies, and in my game there is fast zombies and there's no slow ones, so it's kind of a hard situation for the characters. And I also looked at Watchdog because in my game you can like hack doors. So for example, when they're in the city, they can like one guy can get in the buildings, and then everybody gets in, and then they're all safe there. And that's the 2 videos. So it's be 18 and over because the game is very violent. A lot of and there's like a lot of killing in the game, and it's not suitable for younger audiences. Younger audiences maybe like not enjoy the game and maybe find it offensive because it's like about character development, and it's very violent and has a lot of gore in it. Gender. The game that I am creating will be for both genders. This is because when I researched horror games and other games, I found out that 51% of games are male, 49% of games are female. For the game that I'm making, I think personally that more males would buy the game because it is a horror and some people might be scared with them kind of things. But my game will contain 3 main male characters and 1 female main character, which will live longer than the male characters, so they may be like, both genders will buy the game because of that. Genre. The game of my game is like a horror game, which will be like violent towards people who are playing it, and will contain zombies which run very fast and like kill you instantly if they try and get you. And you'll have weapons and upgrade your weapons so you can progress through the storyline and go through levels so you can get different guns. You'll also have to face people who are trying to kill you, and it will get very violent when other people get into the storyline, and will contain a lot of gore with the zombies. And the last mission, you'll have to face your biggest enemy yet, and it's very violent, the last mission. Budget and cost. I found out that games like Grand Theft Auto and Modern Warfare 2 were given the biggest budget and cost. Their games were given about 20 to 28 million pounds. This would be very high budget for a game, but in my game I think that needs to be right because through my game there's like a lot of locations that you have to go through, and there'll be like a lot of zombies and bad people that you see, so you have to get through that, and I want my game to be about 20 to 28 million pounds, so I can do that. And it'll be on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, and will cost around £40, and when it comes out on PC it'll cost about £30. The publishers. For the game style and the company, I would like to publish my game Rockstar Games because it's the biggest company in the world and they've made a lot of money because of Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption. I want them to create my game so it'd be recognised. Rockstar Games are very experienced in this genre of like games because they're horror and they can make like the biggest horror game ever, which is Manhunt, and it's very violent. And they can create something like that in my game. They can develop and publish the game and promote my game, which will be recognisable towards people. Rockstar Games have made similar games to mine, such as Grand Theft Auto, LA Noire, and Red Dead Redemption. The language. The language of my game is going to be English because most games these days are English and like American people play it, and we'll have subtitles on if you can't hear very well or anything like that, and it will be translated in Spanish, German, Japanese, French, Russian, and other European countries. I've chosen these countries because all of like popular games these days are like made there and released. And I'm going to sell my games in Europe, America, Russia, Japan, and China because these are the areas popular games are most likely to sell in these countries. The game layout. My game layout will include health bars, so that if you're in like a tight situation, like being shot or chased by zombies, you can see if your health's low or not. And it's very clear because it will like tell you in red and the screen will flash red if you're nearly dying. And you can swap out very easily with the interface and tell you how much ammo you have at the top. The bars and interface is very important because without these my game will be very hard to understand and be difficult to play. Main menu structure. So you get the main menu, you can start the game and you'll get an introduction. You can put new game, introduction, select player, and then play the game. You can load the game, you have the option, the setting, and you can exit the game and quit the game. Thank you. Any questions?